I welcome to all students of BCom Part 2. This is Professor Dr. V.K. Sawant. In last lecture, we taken illustration. In that illustration, one problem was given and that solution taken by us. In the present lecture, we are related to practical approach of ESOP shares. In order to get money as capital from open market, public limited companies issue their shares in the market. The capital of company includes share capital. Therefore, with the help of share capital, a company can use that amount for its business. In the present lecture, we are going to discuss problem on ESOP shares. There are two types of shares, equity shares and preference shares. By considering the what exactly provided in problem, we are taking example with solution. So therefore, problem number second, efficient, efficient company limited having authorized capital of rupees 20 lakh divided into 1 lakh 6% preference shares of rupees 10 each and 1 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. Here, the authorized capital has been divided into two classes of shares. One class is termed as equity shares and another class is termed as preference shares. Issued 60,000 preference shares for public subscription. Though there are two types of shares, only one type of shares are issued in this problem. All the shares issued were applied for amounts were called as under application money rupees 2 per share, allotment money rupees 2 per share, first call rupees 3 per share, final call rupees 3 per share. All the amounts were received on due dates. Give necessary journal entries in the books of Efficient Company Limited. From this problem, we can clear that the company name is Efficient Company Limited. There are two types of shares provided in the problem. One type of shares, equity shares, and another type of shares, preference shares. But here, company issued only 6% preference shares. Therefore, we compare authorized capital, which consists of 6% preference shares. Therefore, 6% authorized capital of the company consists of 1 lakh 6% preference shares of rupees 10 each. But the company has issued only 60,000 preference shares for public subscription. Here, authorized shares 1 lakh, but authorized shares and equity shares, both types of shares are given, but 1 lakh preference shares shown as a authorized capital. In the present stage, only 60,000 preference shares have been issued by the public. The face value or nominal value of each share is rupees 10. All the shares issued were applied. It means that company issued 60,000 6% preference shares of rupees 10 each, and public applied for 60,000 6% preference shares of rupees 10 each. In this problem, face value or nominal value of each share is rupees 10. A share of rupees 10 issued at rupees 10, that is the case of issue of shares at a par. Here, while making entry or while passing journal entries, we can consider number of applications received. Here, number of applications and issued shares are same. Here, issued shares are 60,000 6% preference shares of rupees 10 each. That rupees 10 has been collected into 4 parts, into 4 stages, into 4 installments. Number 1 stage, application. Number 2 stage, allotment money. Number 3 stage, first call money. Fourth stage, final call money. So by considering these things, we are now solving the problem. So while solving a problem, firstly we write name of the company. In the books of Efficient Company Limited. In this problem, we are asked to give journal entries. Therefore, in our answer, journal entries. For passing journal entries, we have prepared here 5 columns. Column number 1, serial number. Column number 2, particulars. Column number 3, ledger folio. In short, LF, debit rupees and credit rupees. The column first, that is serial number, may be replaced as a date if the date is given in the problem. In this problem, date or dates are not given. Therefore, we have taken first column as a serial number. In this problem, there are 4 stages. Number of stages into 2 is equal to total entries. Here, number of stages are 4. Each stage has required minimum 2 entries. 4 into 2 is equal to 8. It means that we are going to pass here 8 journal entries. Entry number 1. Application money received on 6% preference shares. Therefore, we are writing here preference shares instead of equity shares because equity shares are not issued here. If equity shares are issued, that may be mentioned in solution, but only preference shares are issued. Therefore, in entries, we can take reference and write as preference shares whenever necessary. Entry number 1. Efficient company issued 60,000 6% preference shares of rupees 10 each. At this stage of application, the company has decided to demand rupees 2 per share. Here, application also received for 60,000 preference shares. Therefore, 60,000 preference shares multiply rupees 2 is equal to rupees 1,20,000. Therefore, company has received rupees 1,20,000 as application money. Therefore, entry money received means bank account debit 1,20,000. That money received on account of application. Therefore, we are giving here credit to application account but recorded as 2. 6% preference shares application account 1,20,000. Narration being application money received on 60,000 6% preference shares at rupees 2 each. That is entry number 1. Entry number 2. Conversion of application money into capital account or transfer of application money to capital account. In this entry, we are giving debit to application, whereas in previous entry, we have given credit to 6% preferential application. But in this entry, we are going to give debit to 6% preferential application account. Therefore, the journal entry is passed as 6% preferential application account debit 1,20,000 to 6% preferential capital account 1,20,000. Narration. There is no specific language for narration. We may write as per our opinion, but it should be noted that our narration should give clear message about the transaction happened. Narration being application money on 60,000 6% preference shares at rupees 2 each transferred to 6% preference share capital account. Here we have passed two entries regarding application. As earlier we have discussed that every stage carries minimum 2 journal entries. So here application stage carries 2 entries we have recorded here. Then another stage, stage number 2. allotment. In respect of allotment, we are going to pass two entries, of which entry number 1 is related to allotment money due and entry number 2 here is related to recording allotment money received. Therefore, see entry number 3 here, allotment money due on 60,000 6% preference shares at rupees 2 each. Therefore, 60,000 preference shares multiply rupees 2 is equal to 1,20,000. Here we are showing that allotment money due, and you should remember that when money due on which account, that account should be debited. Here allotment money due, therefore allotment account will be debited. Therefore, see entry number 3. 6% preference share allotment account debit 1,20,000. 2. 6% preference share capital account 1,20,000. B. Allotment money due on 60,000 6% preference shares at rupees 2 each. We have developed here our own style of mentioning a narration. There is no specific language of narration. The narration should not be too small and too long. The narration should give clear-cut idea about the transaction. Entry number 4. Allotment money received. Kindly note that all shareholders have paid allotment money. Therefore, the Efficient Company Limited has received all allotment money which shown due. Therefore, consider 60,000 preference shares into rupees 2 per share is equal to rupees 1,20,000. As per real account rules, debit what comes in, credit what goes out. Here, the company has received rupees 1,20,000. Therefore, bank account debit rupees 1,20,000. That money received on account of allotment. Therefore, allotment account has given credit, that is recorded as 2. 6% preference share allotment account. Narration being allotment money received on 60,000 6% preference shares at rupees 2 each. Here we have passed 4 entries, 2 journal entries regarding application and 2 journal entries regarding allotment. Then next stage after allotment stage termed as call. Here company demanded rupees 3 per share on first call. So we are going to pass 2 entries about first call, of which Entry number 5. The company had demanded first call money. When first call money due or demanded or falls due for that time, consider the amount on which demanded that account should be debited, whereas share capital account should be credited. By considering this problem, the company has demanded rupees 3 per share on first call. Therefore, consider 60,000 preference shares into rupees 3 is equal to 1,80,000. Therefore, amount shown due on first call rupees 1,80,000, and that turns into journal entry as 6% preference share first call account debit 1,80,000 to 6% preference share capital account 1,80,000. Narration. While writing narration, we start as being. Therefore, narration of this entry is being first call money due on 60,000 6% preference shares at rupees 3 each. Then next entry, first call money received. All shareholders have paid first call money. It means that nobody failure for making payment of first call. Therefore, all money received on account of first call. So, 60,000 preference shares into rupees 3 is equal to rupees 1,80,000. Rupees 1,80,000 received on account of first call. Therefore, entry is recorded as money received. Therefore, debit is given to bank account. Bank account debit is 1,80,000. This amount is realized on first call. Therefore, first call account is given credit but recorded as to 6% preference share first call account 1,80,000 being first call money received on 60,000 6% preference shares at rupees 3 each. Here we have passed 6 entries. 2 entries regarding application, 2 entries regarding allotment, 2 entries regarding first call. We are moving to the last part of our answer, that is final call. We are going to record 2 entries regarding final call. Here, rupees 3 per share called on final call. Therefore, 60,000 preference shares into rupees 3 is equal to 1,80,000. So, amount due on final call rupees 1,80,000. So, here we are concerned with journal entry and that recorded as 6% preference share final call account debit 1,80,000 to 6% preferential capital account 1,80,000 being final call money due on 60,000 6% preference shares at rupees 3 each. It is also noted that all money due on final call have been received to the company. Therefore, last entry regarding final call money received. Final call money received on 60,000 preference shares at rupees 3 each. Therefore, 60,000 into rupees 3 is equal to rupees 1,80,000. Final call money received in total rupees 1,80,000. Entry for it. Bank account debit rupees 1,80,000. 2. 6% preference share final call account rupees 1,80,000. Narration for it being final call money received on 60,000 6% preference shares at rupees 3 each. In this way, we solved here our problem number 2. I would like to indicate certain facts regarding solution while solving a problem. Firstly, consider what type of shares are issued and whatever may be the name of that share should be taken and recorded while making journal entries. Number 2, consider whether the shares are oversubscribed or undersubscribed. Then consider face value of each share. Also consider whether the shares are issued at par or at premium or at discount. Then consider actual application received. But while passing entries, consider issued capital except first entry if there is undersubscription or oversubscription. Each stage or each installment carries minimum 2 entries. Here 4 stages, therefore we have passed 8 entries. In short, by considering the nature of problem, we are providing answer. What exactly asked in the problem is important and we should think on it and then start our solution by considering what exactly asked. Therefore, our answer should be matching to asking. Means what exactly asking, our answer should be matched for that asking. Irrelevant things are not to be taken into account, or we are not going to waste our time for irrelevant facts. Therefore, by considering the nature and the information provided in the problem, our answer may varies, but basic things are the same. Foundation is the same. So our answer is over. In this way, I am concluding here my speech. Thank you, one and all.